Oh, the lighting just changed. Oh, time of day maybe? Okay. Slightly chubby. I can totally understand. When did you last see him? Yesterday morning. He went to the library. $36. I'm surprised I got a case out of that. Okay, let's talk to Everett. The racist lorry driver's face. I feel like he knows I went into the house. We'll find out. I kind of didn't want to, but I kind of wanted to.
Mr. Dubois, a pleasure as always. You don't have to sit down this time, since you're already sat on that chair.
Oh. 70? He was testing you and you succeeded. Now it's time for us to get down to brass tacks. It's time for men like me and you to figure out who's killed and why. Real police work is going to start happening now, Harry. I promise. This is going to be good. Oh, was the weasel the midget? No, they did not. Because they would have mowed them down already. This game's super political. It's kind of cool though. Go on. He moves his container. That's hilarious. I don't know, man, Harry. Harry, he says, ignoring the lieutenant. What you need to realize is we dock workers are not pushovers. We got grit, Harry. This whole neighborhood does. Push us hard enough and we'll push back. I don't think the commander would do that. Or the colonel, I don't think he would. Potentially, Harry, potentially. Even arm wrestling champions, rowing club people, ex-coal miners, tough guys all ready to spring into action for their home base. There's a militant wing inside the unit, a group of people whose duties don't involve manual labor but peacekeeping. They're like you guys. Idealistic people who want to make sure bad things don't happen. And if they already have, well, punishment must follow. Again, that sounds like organized crime. So these idealists killed our victim. One day, Titus Hardy, leader of the peacekeeping faction, comes up to me and says, "Boss, socialist democratic fervor drove us to take it upon ourselves to kill the beast that was burdening the land." Holy crap. He probably worded it differently, but that was the idea. Sure sounded to me like they killed him, he chuckles. I gave them 2 weeks paid leave and told them to lay low and avoid retaliation. Aren't you worried we might arrest them for this? Oh, I'm not at all worried about that. These are not the kind of men who get arrested. They're Martinez boys, tough and gritty. I'd like to see the man who takes them in, he chuckles. Besides, I sent my lawyer girl to look after them. If he's just boasting, then it sure doesn't feel like that to you. He's not worried. I'm not gonna tell him I went in there. Last winter, some poor workers in Terminal E went on a little strike. The company sent in Sediment, the security contractor. The strike was over the workers' right to wear protective footwear, Harry. You're kidding me. So you believe the scabs were organized by security contractor? You said it, hell. The fist slams on the desk again. One of those guys looks big enough to take down the proverbial elephant. Boys like that don't just happen to show up during strikes. Okay, so he knows. I'm no genius. I'm in this position because people like me. There are many mercenaries are organizing a tribunal to take on the Hardys. Tribunal, he appears aghast. That sounds serious, Harry. We union men should be shitting ourselves. He rubs his chin and smiles suddenly. Wish you hadn't told me that. I'm gonna lose sleep over this. Let's change the subject. He's clearly happy about the tribunal. You don't seem worried about. Oh, Harry, what do I really think about the tribunal? Trying to climb into second base with old Everett before you even courted him properly. He wants me to do more things for him. You mentioned lawyer girl. Oh, Liz. Tell me about Titus and his crew. I already learned a lot about them already. I'll read most of the dialogue, but you asked him to cooperate with me, but of course. It's the least I can do for a good friend. See what he has to say. Here's 5 real. Just holding it out there, he pockets the bill, but I'm willing to share information. Good talk, let's conclude for now. Was it a good talk? Harry, I wanted to feel like Mr. Martinez, and of course I also want you to find your gun. Great sadness comes over him, but it's like I can't completely trust you yet. Oh my god, dude. Yes, Harry, it's like I can't fully trust you if you're not a man of the left, he says. I have to be a social democrat. Oh my god. I'm on my engineer. Huh. I require nothing unethical or illegal of you. You just need to get 2 little signatures on this piece of paper and then mail it to my accountant, La Delta. What are the signatures for? I'm glad you asked, Harry. The union is going to build a modern youth center in Martinez. He grins broadly. It will be righteous. We're going to get those teenagers off drugs and on roller skates. Oh my god. There's a nameless little street on the coast with some old houses around it. Most people have already signed. I just need 2 more signatures to get this mission off the ground. On the coast, Harry. Okay. They should fix it by Wednesday morning. Let's change subject again. I'm not gonna tell him I went to the house. Or the apartment. If you can even call that an apartment, holy shit. See how I'm gonna get down the coast until that waterlock's fixed. I could just wait, but I don't know. I kind of want to save it and talk to this guy again.
right to work.
Okay. He's still doing the same shit.
Can I help you?
Okay.
Oh, hello, dear. There you are again.
Okay, we're learning more about her husband. Okay. Ooh. Go on and ask. Huh. Oh. Oh, that's kind of cool. So it's a rare. It was essentially it was a rare creature that they found and they wrapped in plastic. Lieutenant wasn't convinced that it was actually real because it killed everything it bites. It kills. So instead of keeping it in plastic, they put it in a jar of formaldehyde, and its own venom that dissolves bodies leaked out and dissolved its own body. And he was skeptical on why we didn't have a sample of it. Alright, right, okay, it'd be dishonorable to Ridge. That's all for now, ma'am. So these guys said they would help me, so let's find out.
It's you again. What is it?
I've already talked to him, yeah, it's kind of pointless talking to Everett about that. So it looks like there's multiple ways you can do this. You don't even have to associate with Everett. Oh. I'm out of shit to do, I feel. I want to talk to the Aranya. I think that's how you pronounce it. What's that window there for? Mysterious door scene. That damages my morale, really. You guys. I'm wondering if the way to the roof is related to that window somehow. What? I'm so confused right now. She has a 2-story room and we have shit. Dude, Kim has the smallest fucking room ever. That's how you get to the roof. That's kind of ridiculous. What happened? Oh, wow.
Welcome to the roof. I'm sorry for the mess down there. The cleaning lady hasn't come by in days. I'm beginning to wonder if she ever will. Nice? I don't know about that, officer. Oh yes, legends of room number 1 have made their way around the building. They say a portal to hell is open in here. They also say that's why the cleaning lady quit, because of the infernum.
Huh.
I'm Kim Kitsuragi. I'm a detective from Precinct 57. I believe you have already met my colleagues from Precinct 41.
Have I ever? This is the one and only superstar cop. It's kind of a big deal around here.
Miss, I don't know what he's told you, but there are no superstars among police officers.
Of course there are. Look at him. He's the Phoenix. What brings the Phoenix back to me?
Miss, we are investigating the murder of the man who was hanged. The people responsible have asked us to talk to you.
Ah, I see.
Classage Armando. Are you from Orange? Right, sir. How old are you? I'm 28. A bad memory, officer. Understood, miss. What do you do, miss? What is your specialization? Something stupid. Want to hear something else? Hear what's stupid? Somewhere in a one-room apartment on Boogie Street, a young man shows Patrol Officer Tilbrook his genital warts, asking if they're cancer. His partner Emil Mullins can't be there. He's in another apartment with another man who's showing him a dead dog under the radiator. Instead, Mullen says. No, the man replies. I touched him. He's warm. Oh my god. He's warm, Mullins replies, because he's under the radiator. RNG's literature. That's what I studied at the university. She raises both eyebrows. Fear of failure, fear of death, how it sucks to be RNGs. Okay. No. She seems glad that you asked. Revacholian Lit is about how magnificent and serious Revachol is. Because it's buried in a sealed plastic bag in an undisclosed location on the coast, along with cash and airline tickets. What the fuck? Thank you for your candor. Why? They say so in your tourist brochure. Keep travel documents away from your person when west of the river. Boogie Street. Where's Boogie Street? I wonder if that's the main street. That's kind of cool. It's also why I hit it. Why else? I'm an unpopular girl. She takes a drag. There are people back home who don't like me. If they show up, I'm in a hurry. I would love to change the subject. It's not important unless it's some kind of suspect. Well, she leans back. It seems I either underestimated you or overestimated your hangover, officer. If I didn't know better, I'd say you feigned that fuck having time with me or something. Lieutenant gives you a little look. It's good we discussed your history with her. He thinks I can play along. Oh, that was sincere. I'm flattered. I thought it would be funny to say I didn't do it because I knew about your investigation, she cringes. Does that make me a suspect? We've just come to talk. Holy shit, that's loud. Okay. Being what? Roller skating instructor is secretary. Miss Aranja, 37. She smiles. It's the world's most tired smile. She's very symmetrical. They tell us you've been through something difficult. Were you sexually assaulted, miss? Yes. It's a bit early in the morning for rape, isn't it? She sounds positively buoyant, vivaciously totally unbothered. Yeah, she draws the word out. I gotta go with not raped. I can't say that stuff about him. Tell them it's not my style. They'll have to, you know, if they want to jazz up the charges. I'll get someone more rapeable. Are you saying that you were asked to tell us you were assaulted? Not explicitly. I understood what they meant. It wouldn't hurt to spice things up a bit. Some assault and battery, sexual assault maybe. It was clear. The latter would be spicier. Pretty much. She cradles her coffee cup in both hands. We partied. You mean like, what kind of partying? Point to your bloated face, the kind I do? With all due respect, sir, I think we partied a little harder than that. Oh. Oh, it is. She takes a long drag. You're still alive. What did you do when you partied? We drank, sir. She takes a sip of her coffee a lot. For weeks, basically, we had that effect on each other. We made each other drink harder. That's why I liked him. What else? Stimulant speed also has the effect. Making you drink harder and then drinking harder makes you do more speed. It's quite the combination. We also had sex. You were lovers. I guess you could say that, yes, a bit. Lovers is such an emotional word, but there was something there. We did enough drugs for there to be. Oh, this music is dope, dude. How did you two meet? The lieutenant's voice is quiet and calm. Downstairs, she taps on the roof with her 10-centimeter heel. At the bar, he was on some sort of assignment. Military man, as you probably know. Had a cool, scary scar. She appears aloof, but that scar part, the scariest, dressed and drawn out. What's that about apprehension? With longing, she misses him. What was this? A month ago? Something like that. It must be hard for you, point to the yard, seeing him there all the time. Oh yes, she says bitterly. I have multiple viewpoints from the roof. Out of the bathroom window in my dreams. You called us, the RCM? Yes. That was you. I made it, she nods, and I would appreciate it if you didn't tell everyone in Martinez. They call it a snitching. Because I couldn't handle it anymore, she says. She takes a drag, her voice thick with disgust. None of these people called. He just kept hanging there. They started stripping him. The voice was disguised. He asked clearly, wishing to distract her from the images. Did you? I didn't exactly disguise it. I just muffled the mic and nicked the landline a little. Nicked it how? With nail clippers. And I diverted some radio fuzz into it, to the cold wire. And in the process, he broke the landline downstairs. Did I? She looks into her coffee. Fuck, I didn't mean it. I didn't mean to. I had no idea what I was doing. Oh, that healed my morale. Nice. Jigsaw falling into place. This is satisfying. Good catch. Why go through all the trouble? I don't know, sir. It was stupid. I was drunk too. I was probably afraid the union was listening in. Thank you for making the call, miss. It was the right thing to do. I didn't want to, sir, but if I hadn't, he'd still be hanging there. He won't be down there long, miss. We'll move the body to the morgue soon. She puffs on a cigarette. Not right now, later maybe. I keep seeing him. Okay. Not like I do imagine. Better conclude this part of our talk. He had something to do with the strike. One has been roiling since I got here. Not timing, she thinks, but you'd probably know all about it. And his role in the strike was what? I think it was the security detail. Yeah. And they lynched him for it. Yes. How do the Hardy Boys know you? They're frequent guests downstairs. She looks at the floor. It's tarred. They have a booth for union members. They're probably down there now. How did you meet? Over drinks? It's been a long, boring winter. Did you party? A little, yeah. Like you partied with the deceased? No, not as hard. Sorry to have to ask this, but you have had a physical relationship with any of the Hardy Boys? I have. Which one? Which ones, sir? I don't remember precisely. Titus, obviously, but as I said, it's been a long winter. She gets around. I hope not. I pause. Actually, I know that's not the reason. I'm careful about what kind of thing. Not crossing the wires, you know, but that's probably where they got the rape idea. And like that, I don't know, another pause. It's the way their imaginations work. I suspect it's what they'd like to do to me. We should head back downstairs. Yeah. Were you in Sunday night? I need to know what I did before I lost my memory. Let's turn this later. Huh.
Looks like we have more to discuss with those so-called Hardy Boys. Half their reasoning just went out the window.
Nothing will make them respect the RCM, but it will disrupt the game they prepared for us. We just stripped off one layer of the whatever it is. Her decision to not corroborate their story is definitely not part of the plan. What else could she have done? Lie? She saw there's no way to lie, get away with it. The best lies, yeah, she's the lady driver, I'm pretty sure. What's this room right here? Bush. Let's gamble. Ah. Damage my health, of course. Let's trash the place. It's a mysterious building, to be honest. Huh. Alright, I'll probably save it right here and then start up here again in like an hour or so. But that was some pretty fucking Good headway we just made. Can't go to Kim's room. Garta's kind of... He's making me wonder. We'll continue here in a little bit.